Welcome to my YouTube channel, Tushari's Math Academy. Today I'm going to do the grade 11 second term English medium lesson, that is equations. 13. Under this chapter, I'm going to cover simultaneous equations and quadratic equations. Now, simultaneous equations you have done from grade 9 onwards. 9, 10, now 11 also we are learning, right? See, actually smaller grades 9 and 10 you have learned only the coefficients are whole numbers. Now look at this example. 3x plus 2y equals 1. 3x plus 3y equals 21, right? In simultaneous equations, now I don't need to explain the smaller grade work. When the coefficients are same, the signs also same, then you subtract the equations. There you get the two equations you have to subtract. 1 minus 21. Then once you simplify, you can cancel 3x plus 3x and minus 3x. There you get minus y equals minus 20, y equals 20. Then substitute x equals 20 in 1 and you can get the y value. Y you got by using y, you are finding the x value, right? After x equals 7, 7 minus 20, minus 20, there you get x equals minus 13, right? Now, actually, I want to explain not this type of simultaneous equation. I want to explain the grade 11 simultaneous equation, right? In grade 11, you get the coefficients as fractions. Right? I'll explain one example. Right here, all the coefficients are whole numbers. So we'll get an example: 1 over 2x plus 2 over 3 equals 1. This is the first equation. Then 5 over 6x plus 1 over 3. This is y, yeah? 2 over 3y, 1 over 3y equals 1. Now, similar to the grade 9 and 10 simultaneous, but the coefficients are say, in fractional form. The first step, you number them 1, 2 and remove the fraction form. To remove the fraction form, get all the denominators and find LCM. You know how to find LCM. 2, 3, LCM is 2, 3, 3, 1. 2 times 3, 6. Then multiply the first equation by 6. Why we multiply by 6? To remove the fractional form. Then it's easy. Every term you multiply by 6. Now look at this, what will happen when you multiply all the terms by 6. Then you can simplify 2 times 3, 3x. This is plus 4y equals 6. There you get another new equation, that is 3. There, same equation, I remove the fraction form and get the linear way. Then the second one also, we have fractions. But LCM is 6 here. 6 and 3. If you want, I'll show you how to get LCM. Divide by 2, 3, 3, 3, 1. 2 times 3, 6. Multiply every term by 6. Then what will happen? 6, like the earlier equation, 6 y over 3 equals 1 into 6. No, sorry, this is 4. 4 into 6. Right. Then what will happen? This into cancel these two, 5x. This into this plus 2y equals 24. There you get another equation. Right? I clean the fractions. Now we get a new two equations. That is 3x plus 4y equals 6 and 5x plus 2y equals 24. The first equation, second one. Sorry, third equation. Sorry, that is fourth one. Now take these two equations as normal with 10 simultaneous, you can solve. Right? Actually, the difficult part is this part. Grade 11, you get fractional equation. Simultaneous. Now, I'll do this one. Then the fourth one, I can multiply by 2. That is 10x plus 4y. That is 48. That's the fifth equation. Then, for the operations, we take 5 and 3. I'll write 3 closer to this, then it's easy. That is 3. Now, the signs are same, subtract 5 minus 3. Then what will happen? This is 7x, right? And 48 subtract, that is 42. Then x equals 42 divided by 7. X equals 6. Using x equals 6, you can find the y value, right? I get the second equation, substitute 6x equals 6 in second equation. Because I took second equation because I feel it's easy. If you want, you can take first one, second one, third one, fourth one, fifth one. We have a lot of equations, right? Second equation is 4. Then we'll substitute it here. 5 over 6 into 6, you can cancel, plus 1 over 3y equals 4. There you get 5 plus y over 3 equals 4. Then take 5 to the other side. That will become y over 3, 4 minus 5. I'll write it here. Y over 3 equals minus 1. Then y equals minus 3. Now you have got two answers. Finally, you have to write all together, right? For this, extra mark is given in the exam. X equals 2 and y equals minus 3, right? All the both answers, you write all together. Then only you get the extra 1 mark. I assume you can understand the grade 11 simultaneous equations. Okay? Complete question is getting from simultaneous equation for the O-level. Right. Okay. Now we go to quadratic equations. Now, quadratic equations also we have done in grade 10. The first part is from grade 10. Now look at this. I'll explain the grade 10 work first. Solving quadratic equations, right? Now, quadratic equations, once you factorize this. Now, look at this example. Y plus 3 equals 40. You remove the brackets. Y squared plus 3y equals 40. In quadratic equations, we take all the terms to the left-hand side and make right-hand side number 0. Y squared plus 3y minus 40. Now we factorize this. Actually, this is factorizable, right? I don't show you how to factorize. You know how to write. Factorize. You factorize this, right? Then once you factorize, you can break into pieces. That is y plus 8 equals 0 or y minus 5 equals 0. After that, now this should be and. When you break, you put O. After that, y equals, there are two answers, minus 8 and y equals plus 5. Those are the two answers. Now, in grade 10, in quadratic equation, all the quadratic equations were factorized. Now, in grade 11, the quadratic equations are not factorized. Then how we are going to do? Right? Now, in 11, we are learning that part. Okay? I just explained the grade 10 work just to remind you how to solve the quadratic equation. Right? If we factorize, it's very easy. Just say this or this and get the answer. But when the quadratic equations are not factorized. How you are going to find? Right. Okay, අපි බලමු. We'll see. Solving quadratic equations when the expressions are not factorized. For that, you have two methods. Methods දෙකක් තියෙනවා. Right. You are used to, you can use one of the methods. Okay. In the exam, they say using complete square method or any other method. So you can use the formula method also. Right. I'll explain the method one first. Completing squares method. For some, this is very easy. For some, this is difficult. Right. Method one, completing square method. Right. Now you get 3x squared minus 21. Oh, right. 3x squared minus 21 plus 8 equals 0. Right. The first step, I'll explain with this. First step, you make the x squared coefficient as 1. Then divide all the numbers by 3. Why? To remove this 3, right? In equation, when you do something, you have to do for all, right? This is also divided by 3, but anyway, it's 0. Right? Now you get this. Now we make the x squared coefficient as 1. That's the first step. The next step, you take the constant term to the other side. That is x squared minus 7x equals minus 8 over 3. Right? Now you have to make this as a perfect square. To make the perfect square, you add something to this. What is that something? Right? You get the coefficient of the x variable and divide that. You have to divide that by 2 and get the square of that. This is the term we are going to add to make this as a perfect square. Okay, right. Then we have added something newly to the equation, right? But you can't have like that. To remove that, we have to subtract the same thing like this, right? Minus 8 over 3. See, I added an extra person to this. To remove this, we have to subtract the same. We have to subtract the same thing in the equation. I consider these 3 terms. I can write this as a perfect square. Perfect square. Why I write this as a half? We are taking x minus 7 to the power 2. Minus 7 to the power 2 over 2 to the power 2 minus 8 over 3. Right. Now, I can take this term to the other side. Right? X minus 7 over 2 to the power 2 equals minus 8 over 3 plus, now what is the square of that? 49 over 4. Once you simplify this, you get 115 over 12 x minus 7 over 2 to the power 2. Now you get the square root of that. That is, I'll write it here. The space is not enough. Can I write it here? Yes. X minus 7 over 2 to the power 2 equals 115 over 12. Then x minus, I write 3.5 equals square root 10 plus or minus 115 over 12. Now this value is, in the exam they will give this value. That is 3 point, you don't need to worry about that. Right? x minus 3, 5. Then take this now. You can break into pieces in this. Right? Okay. I'll erase this first, then I can get that. Right. Now you get this point. Right. This point. See, if it is factorizable, it's very easy. Right? When it is not factorizable, you have to do all the work. Right? Okay. X minus 3.5 equals plus or minus this one. Now you break into pieces. X minus 3.5 equals plus 3.095. X minus 3.5 equals minus now this or this. Then you take this to this. Now solve this equation. This is a simple equation, right? 3.5, then add 6.595. Here, you take this to this side, then subtract 0.41. Right? Those are the two answers of quadratic equation. Decimal answers you get. Right? Now, there is another method. I feel like that this method, second method is easier than the first method. That depends, right? For some children, first method is easier, right? So, for that, we are using a formula, right? But in this method, you must know the formula by heart. If the quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c, the x is minus b plus or minus square root b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. That is the formula. You must know this by heart. Right now, look at this example. 2x squared minus 4x plus 1. They have taken all things to the other side, and this is a. A equals 2 in this question. B equals minus 4. C equals minus 1. Now they have written the formula and substitute. Minus 4. Next, minus 4 to the power 2, minus 4 into 2 into minus 1. There you get 8, 24. Then 2 into is 4. The square root of this is 24. You can write 4 as 2 square root 6. Thirds. Can you remember thirds how to simplify? Square root 24. You can write 4 into 6. Then can you remember in the first chapter? That is 2 square root 6. This is, you can write it here, then 4. Then you can simplify this. 4 and 2 you can cancel. Then there you get this, right? Then square root 6 is, then x equals square root 6. I have written the rest here. Square root 6 is for 2.45. They give in the exam, huh? So you don't need to worry. Then you break into pieces. That is 2.45 plus 2.45 to minus 2.45 divided by 2. There you get 2.25 or 0. Minus 25. Right? Okay. Now definitely, now from this chapter, you get complete 2 questions. This chapter is very, very important. Definitely, you are getting 2 questions, simultaneous equations and quadratic equation, right? You can't skip this. Yes. Now, I assume you can understand this lesson. Subscribe my channel and click the bell icon also. Then you can get the future lessons. Thank you for watching my video.